What's your take, just generally?
I firmly believe in gut feel. If you're talking to somebody that doesn't feel comfortable, don't deal with them because there's a reason that you feel that way. Either they're an aggressive salesperson, and even though they may be very good, they're going to push you into something you might not want. And so, because their whole objective is to get their money out of it, they don't care necessarily what you get. So, gut feel. I also think it's you always want to get at least two or three, especially in a difficult house, two or three opinions from different people. Investors are always only looking to make money. That's why they're investors. That's what it means. That's an investment for them. So obviously, they are going to lowball you as much as they can so that they make the most profit. And that's not a good situation to be in. I mean, and even if you think it's a hopeless house and nobody else is going to buy it, call around, get some opinions. I mean, it takes a little time, but it may well be worth it. It could mean $50,000-$60,000 worth of difference in how much money you get out of the house easily, maybe more than that. I personally don't like to deal with them. Tell them there's realtors out there that do great job with houses like this. I think I told you I had a friend who did it. She's unfortunately in Singapore now, but she got a high-tech job paying her a six-figure income that was too good to turn down. So my loss. But she would go in and help people with this situation, and she would go through, she'd look at the house, she'd figure out what needed to be done. She would look at, what needed to be gotten rid of, and then what she could sell it for once that was accomplished. And she had a narrow profit margin that she was willing to accept, but it was a profit for her. But it wasn't all of the money went to her and you got nothing.
Right, right, right.
An offer. And then she would go in and clean out the house, do the minimal amounts of repairs that were needed to get it on the market and get a fair price. And then she'd resell it and she'd keep the money. And people were happy with her. They felt like they got a good deal. And I have an idea that that's kind of what you do. And so it's like, if they could do it themselves, but they also have to think about the time it takes and the expertise and all the different people they're going to have to contact to get the carpet changed. Because if you've got a house with 17 cats, you not only have to change the carpet, you have to steam the concrete. Because cat pee gets in the concrete and it'll still stink like cat pee even if you put new carpet in it. Those things cost money, and you have to find somebody that knows what they're doing, and you have to have, a list of contractors, and you don't need to do them.
And also, if I might add, and we could talk about this maybe sometime in the future, is that also sometimes selling it just as is with the right strategy can also be the most profitable way. And that's what I tried to.
It's something that but see, that's where you come in, because I couldn't tell him that. I couldn't tell him that this house you're going to make as much, if not more, selling it this way than you would if you do all the stuff and then do it. So, it just depends on the house and the situation, what's wrong with it.